Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Dragon Quest 3 and we are back in Aliahan because I have an idea. But before we're gonna go into that, between this episode and the last one I grinded a little bit so we could afford all the equipment that we could get at the new location. I have everything except the weapon for the hero. So I got the really nice special armor for a hero. The iron apron, which increased it by 10 points, which is amazing. The only one that we are missing now is a weapon for me, Craven, which would increase it by 5 points. So I thought it's good enough, we can continue. We also saw that there was a monster inside the new location at nighttime, but we couldn't approach it because it ran away because it's scared of us. And we got hints in the tutorial that we might need Thief or Monster Wrangler to have abilities so we can approach monsters that are a little bit too timid for us. So what I wanted to start with today is I want to create another character with a Thief class for two reasons. One, at the moment I can't change anybody's classes. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to, and therefore I do want to test out what the Thief can do. And another thing is, I want to see what happens when I remove a fourth party member of our team and exchange it for somebody new. Will we still be able to pick that character back up? Or will it stay in the PPPP only on 3 characters, the one that we've had with us before? It's like a test. I'm hoping that somewhere in the future along the line we'll get to a place where we can use 4 characters and switch vocations with those people, and not that we have to create characters for every vocation. But if that's the case, that we do need to do that, we can. So that for now I'm going to make a Thief. If we can change vocation later on, I'll pick any one of those people who I will keep in my party and then use those to change on jobs and things like that. So for now, let's go back in, create another character and see how it can help us catch that monster, because if we can, then at least we have this Thief as a backup to use in case of an emergency. And after that we'll put the party back together again with these 3 and continue on with the main story. Yes, fresh blood all the way. Well, it's going to be one name for a Thief, which is going to be Karki. He knows who he is. Alright, now tell me what kind of vocation you'd like them to have. A Thief. To sniff out treasure and avoid combat. It's male. Interesting appearance, definitely. And what do they look like? Old man, semi-old man, I think this one. Color hair. Make it black, why not? I'll do it myself. I think by leaving the guy to do it is why we got every man with Hadria. Let's see what we can do with this. It's agility, cause it's of course a Thief. Can never help with unlocking strength. One more strength and maybe defense. A tearaway. Okay. People with that personality often find their strength and agility increasing quickly. But not least, can you give me an idea what this sounds like? Comical, definitely. Yes. Yes. Alright. Yeah. I think I'm gonna pick Swiss. And we know that this equipment that he's carrying he will stay with it, right? Or we'll get it back. Yes, items and equipment in the back for you. Okay, so he's stripped totally from his clothes. Nope, that's it. Alright. So what kind of abilities does Karki have? Sandstorm. Any spells? Not yet, but there is one. Good thing, what I do have right now is that... Well, he is level 1, so we need to give him some levels. Yes. Let's do... Let's see if we can get a leather shield. Yes, you can. And the things we have right now is just to make him a bit more comfortable, to gain a few levels. Oh, we can try. Yes, he can wear that. Yes. Alright, at least he is decked out a little bit. I also learned the ability Zoom in between with a level up of Craven, so we can, for no cost, we can fly anywhere we've been before. So let's go to Romeria. And I'm gonna walk outside a little bit until it gets dark. And then see if Karki can do anything about the fact that the monster runs away from us. And hopefully, well, we are trying to get to that point. We'll get a fight or two that will, well, maybe teach him an ability that we can use for it. Because I don't know if it's gonna be an innate ability for the thief or the monster wrangler to have that effect on monsters, or if it's something they need to learn. I guess that's just one thing we'll have to find out. Oh wait, Karki is still on his own ideas. And battle is still a bit slow, so two things we need to adjust. Stop targeting Karki.
Time to heal.
Alright. Back to fast. Karki will be on my control. He just has to survive a couple of fights. Because the first few levels should come relatively quickly. But we're not doing it now for leveling up, we're doing it for getting to nighttime. Okay, I think one more fight should do it. Ooh, monsters. Abilities, no spells. Ooh, Hadria is getting very strong. Yeah, Karki hasn't gotten the strength yet to deal with monsters. Yeah, these are very good fights, lots of experience. No. Ah, of course he leveled up because that means he gets restored. Alright, that's nighttime. Perfect. Now let's test it out. There he is in the bushes. The monster startled by the sound of your footsteps and flees. Alright, because like I said, I thought that maybe... idea? Maybe if the thief walks in front, then it would make a difference. Let's try that at least. No, the thief is not silent enough as it is. So it means that it will either need an ability to make our footsteps a lot quieter, or we need the monster wrangler. It's gonna be one of the two. Interesting. Alright, I think for now we should just leave. Shall we leave Karki in the team for a little bit to progress, let him gain a few more levels, and see if that makes a difference? Just to see him learn an ability or two. I think for now we just need a little bit of rest. Welcome to our inn. 16 is fine. Yes, we had a very, very nice rest. Alright. Then now, where do we need to be? Ah, the gates. Alright, let's go check it out. Oh, what's happening here?
At last we have tracked down those banditti. First, we will make our way north to the village of Cori before heading to the old tower. Now march, cavalieri! Ah, scusi. By any chance, would you happen to have come from Aliahan?
Yes.
Then it is as I thought. We recently received a letter from the king of your nation. He mentioned sending a warrior off on a great quest. You are exactly as he described. I had hoped for some help tracking down our king's crown. You see, it was recently stolen. As a result, the outpost that leads to Ortega is closed until further notice. Mi dispiace for the trouble. I am truly sorry. I know this will not help your journey. However, the outpost will be open soon enough. We believe we have found the hideout of the thieves. The crown will be returned in due course. Viva el Rey!
Viva el Rey!
Sounds like those ruffians are in the tower to the northwest. The one that's just over the mountains.
See, I saw it once when I made the journey to the western coast. It is quite the trek, let me tell you.
Alright, the story objective has been updated. Twice. So basically they're telling us where we need to go to find the bandits and probably take them down, find the crown, be the heroes with our first actual, well, big quest. Whiny. Alright. Banditti have been menacing these parts of late, robbing travelers on the road. Mamma mia, truly we live in lawless times. Ah, behold, the Romanian road. We Guardiani are tasked with protecting those who use the road, and Romaria itself from its monsters and that plague the land. Ah, how I long for a glimpse of Il Rey. He's so fascinante, so fascinating to me. Oh, unfortunately, they had to close their outpost on the way there, thanks to some undesirable gang of hoodlums, honestly. Have you ever had the fortuna to witness a belly dance? Yes, it is truly an enlightening experience, see? Right, found of holy water, thank you. Anything else? Not so far. Oh, and you'll never believe this. I saw a monster over by the fountain in town the other day. I was so worried trouble might break out that I went to fetch the castle guard. But it was gone by the time we returned to the fountain. Now I know there was no way it could have seen us, but maybe your footsteps scared it off? That it definitely did. Just haven't figured out how to conceal our footsteps. Not yet, at least. Korev, Outpost and Asham. All very interesting. No, we need this one. Okay, so we got a place that they want to go over there. We have a building over there, and I think this is a town over here. A town with possibly better weapons and armor. So do we want to check out the new town, perhaps? But they were talking about it in Romaria. So it should definitely be a possibility for us to track down. Well, it's not often I have guests. I suppose you must be a sort of explorer? Allow me to share some wisdom in honor of this chance encounter. As long as you stay here, monsters will not attack you. What is more, there are other places much like this one in our realm. Be sure to take the time to explore any unusual spots you find on your travels. Wise was the fellow who once said, "It is the journey, not the destination, that matters most." You looking for more spots like this one? Well, I've been to a few, but it was quite a while ago, so I'm not sure my directions will be entirely accurate. I remember there was one to the north, but by this massive tree next to a mountain, and another down on one side of the mountain too. Pretty sure I saw one near a snowy spot on the northern coast. Oh, and there was one by the river to the east too. Sorry, I can't give you any better direction. I'm fairly sure I've seen at least 5 or so between Romaria and the regions north of it. So plenty of spots. Full moon ring. Intriguing. Not only spots we want to check out for chests and people, but now that we know that monsters can be hunted, maybe we can find those in here too? And I'm sure not every monster will be poised to run away from us. I'm very curious indeed to go to the other town, because once we've been there, we can just warp back and forth in case we need it. And if we need money, we can definitely get that too. It's a bit early, but we just have to be lucky that the enemy doesn't decide to attack the group. At least they don't attack Karki. And for some reason, they are very opposed to going for the weakest enemy for some reason. Which, from a fighting perspective, is very decent to do. But it will kill all our weakest characters, which is very annoying. Alright, this means that we have nothing else to do but get back down and resurrect. And if I have it correctly, it's based upon the level of a character what we need to pay to get them back. Let's see if that's true. Yeah, there's 30. And with a few more levels, he will gain a little bit more strength and defense to defend himself. And that will definitely help. Yeah, and of course, going back to Aliahan also means we have a free heal at home, so we should definitely use that. Right. Have a quick look in the store, cause it's daytime now, so they should be back. Torn whip is good. We knew that. But what about defense? And the scale shield is decent. We should have one more in our inventory, apparently. Oh, or is that the one that Hero is carrying? Yeah. Could definitely be it. Yeah, I think I want to give him the Torn Whip. I know that Swiss is carrying one too. Do we also want to see if we want to do something with this? And this is a lock equipment. Well, I guess we just have to figure out if we're lucky or not. At least for the time being. And like I said, if it gets too bad, we'll just grab Swiss back. He's not the strongest, but he's at least a few levels higher, which gives him an innate ability to defend himself a little bit better. And you want to check out this side too? Gives a place to war to. Yeah, and this of course also just part of the monsters that are here that are already very big of a nuisance on themselves. Come on, Corky. He does survive a couple of fights. With the same issue with the Swiss growing up. So that's okay. Yeah, and of course Hero will gain another exuberant amount of HP. No, he leveled up, so it's healed. I do hope that if the thief does learn an ability to silence our steps, that we'll get that rather quickly. That would be very nice. Mini medal, thank you very much.
Well, I've seen my fair share of towns, but I've never known monsters to appear within them until now. Doesn't matter if it's day or night, nowhere's safe. What in the world is coming to?
Yeah, and that's a good thing, because those monsters you see in town can be, well, let us say, conveyed with? Befriend, maybe? And he's saying that this might be a place where we can find a monster at night. Hold it right there. This way lies to Regno il Portoga, the kingdom of Portoga. If you want to go through, you must find the Chiafa Magica. Scusi, the magic key. Facilia? I used to be that anyone could come and go as they please, but with a great number of monsters lately, we have been forced to restrict who can pass through. Blue doors, magical key. Alright. Ah, the door. It leads to the land of Portoga. If you have the magic key, then you are free to go through. Che? You wish to know where a magic key can be found? Yes. Trust me, you cannot find it for yourself, then things beyond this door are not for you. Now shoot, go on. Vada via. It's gonna be that bandit, isn't it, that we've been hearing about? It used to be that anyone could come and go as they please, but with the great number of monsters lately, we've been forced to restrict who can pass through. Alright, understandable. On some level. Still don't agree with it though, because I need to be on the other side. So now it's there. So we need to go all around it. This is even further away than a desert town. And with a desert town we know we can possibly get better equipment. So I'm still on the plan of doing that first. As long as our party can survive getting there, that's the question. Everyone but Karki. Good. Very good. Because the thing is, we have 8 mini medals right now, so we could go back to Aliahan, to the mini medal king, and gain our new boomerang, making hero even stronger, which we really do want. But I'm thinking of waiting till we get to town. Twice, really? There's no need for that. A group of enemies are defeated. Karki level 5. Sleepy Slap. Quite interesting. Draws gets an enemy off to sleep. That does not convey anything that might be able to get us to the monsters. It's not yet. Good Karki, your damage is almost at the point that you can get those spike hairs yourself. It's a bridge, but I see sparklies. Me want sparklies, at least the close ones that I can see. Ooh. And a skill shield, which is nice. Because we know that Karki can wear that. Good, that makes him even more resilient. You can go with Vladimir. One hero. Huh. Vladi is pretty strong. And well, it's nighttime. It's the perfect time for Vladi to come out. We are getting there. Just a little. We're almost halfway there. I'm just going for a direction, I'm not searching around for unique spots and shinies. Ooh, that seems dangerous. Very dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Ooh, this might actually kill me. Yes. Do we flee and the risk of not being able to flee or do we try to go for a kill? Because they can one-hit Karki, Craven, Hadria, possibly Hero. Yeah, I think this is this might be a tad too early for us. Or do we make a break for it? Alright. Well, I'm never happy if I have to flee combat, but those enemies are really strong. Like a really decent increase with compared to the enemies we fought before. So it could be that this might be a bit too early for us, but considering how far we are, we're so close to town. And once we're in there, we can just warp to it and ignore the enemies until we can afford their gear. So I have to risk it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt that. Ibis. Asham. Nice desert town. Beautiful music already. Go check things out. Well, I think most people will probably be here in the morning. Heard of musk, friend? Monsters flock at the merest whiff of its pungent aroma. I use it whenever I want to test myself in battle, but some at an item shop and use it once you leave town and it'll make you very popular. Ah, the grinding item, that's what it is. Okay. 7 coins. Do you know all there is to know about this part of the world, my friend? Nope. The kingdom of Ibis lies in the desert to the south of west of here. This knowledge will be of great use to you, I'm sure. 28 gold. That's the inn. Those who know such things say that coagulant can be used to confuse monsters. Intriguing. Definitely. Ooh, look at the money of those things. It is a lot greater though. It would definitely be a boon to have that, but it's gonna take a lot of grinding to get that. To the point that it doesn't seem feasible. Almost more that it's better to just move on ahead, do the bandit, and then come here to buy stuff. We really have to think about that. Ooh, chain whip. Karki is already spotting that. Iron claws for Hadria. Most definitely. A lucky devil accessory. Okay. Alright, so this is definitely something worth to keep in mind. But unless we have something actually tangible to sell, or a lot of grinding to do, it will take a while to get it. Ooh, and it's a store that's open at night. Didn't even realize that. Blue door, we didn't have that yet. It is one of our objectives though. Musk has entered the bag. And there's another store. A lot of weapon stores in this town. Is it because the area is so dangerous with monsters that it's better just to be well prepared?
Oh my. Just look at you. What a handsome fellow you are. I wish to give you the priceless gift of Puff Puff. Will you permit me?
Yes, because I don't have a lot of money, so it's not like you can take it if I don't have it.
Goodness me, but I cannot see to you all at once. Whatever do you think I am? Just you, my sweet. You and you alone. Come now, will you follow me to my private chamber? Oh, I am so happy to hear you say this. Come then, follow me.
I'm intrigued. Because we all know what the Puff Puff is. And it does seem that the males are jealous and the females are a bit, meh. But you get up to in your own time is no concern of mine. Not happy with that. Oh, we're gonna get robbed.
Now, just sit right here on the bed. That's it, my sweet. It is all right with you if I turn off the light, yes?
Sure.
Here we go then.
Cause what will it be? Will it be that we're gonna be puff puff between two slimes, what we've seen before? Or are we gonna get robbed here? I don't know. What? What are you? Hey. Hey, that tickles.
Not bad, eh? I give a puff puff and a half, I do.
No. I got puff puffed by a dude.
My sweets, meet my father. He is the greatest practitioner of the Puff Puff in all the lands of the world.
That's me done then. Don't be a stranger, eh, sunshine?
Yeah, we're not gonna tell the rest of the party about this, shall we?
So, my sweets, how are you feeling? Are you soothed and calmed? I do hope so. You will come and visit us again soon, yes?
I will consider it, but that's right, I didn't tell us up front. I don't know what's worse, not being robbed or being puffed by a dude. Damn, this threw me for a loop. I was thinking, cause I think in Dragon Quest 8 that you get puffed by two slimes, where your face in between instead of the boobs, of course, but everybody knows that the puff is. But yeah, a dude, really? What did he use to puff? Don't tell me he used his cheeks or something. I don't know, I'm curious. Oh, my sweet, how are you feeling? I'm very freaked out at the moment. I don't know what to think about this. Ooh, a pair of leg warmers. Don't you giving me girl any funny ideas, yeah? She's got enough of her own already. Yeah, we won't give any trouble. Just keep it between us, shall we? Oh, well, it was definitely worth getting the leg warmers. The things I do for a party. Oh, I don't even want to know. Come on, let's go, shall we? Yeah, let's. Okay. It's a pretty decent sized town, though. Gonna find any other stuff? And of course, another reason for exploring the town by night, because we might find monsters.
Oh, belly dancing is so much fun to watch. Come, sit down with me and explain the art and the ethos of the moves. Ooh, the moves. Oh, please do not disturb me. They're just getting to the best part. The belly dancing. Ah, Vasti, Vash, my little Vasharoon. Go on, girl. Ha, crikey, she's a blinder. Well, hey. Now she's definitely giving her all. Oh, welcome to the theater, honored guest. Please, make yourself at home. We'll try. Counterfeit dancing girls operate in this area. Beware of strange requests. Yeah, we've had the puff puff. We know what to expect. Another door which you can open yet, which is fine. That's the inn. We'll go there last. Just want to make sure we've seen everything. I think we have. So no monsters at night in this town. Maybe during the day. Ooh, a guy tattoo. Usually for extra attack, if I remember correctly. A pouch of coagulant. Oh, the boss are here for use of both men and women. How very unpleasant. Ooh, mixed bats, okay. As I was strolling through town the other day, I spotted a curious bag upon the ground. When I went for a close look, I realized it wasn't a bag, it was a monster. I tried to capture the creature, but it scurried away before I could get within reach, giggling all the while. If I had a pouch of musk, perhaps the monster would not be so keen to escape me. It takes a bag to catch a bag, you might say. Interesting. Do we want to have a bit of a rest here? Let's see how expensive it is. We can afford it, but it's already getting a bit more expensive, it seems. I don't know what this is about, but if it's about location or also tied to character level and such. On my travels, I recently learned that there are certain weapons out there which are especially effective at wounding specific enemies. Supposedly a weapon of that ilk can be found in the nation of Ibis. Alas, I have been unable to find any notable gear here in Asham. It's looking like I will soon be Ibis bound if I'm to improve my chances in battle. True. Let's see if we can find that bag without getting too close. Because I would definitely want to try that musk attempt. Oh, welcome to the town of Asham, wanderers. Well, good to be here. Greetings. If you're looking for items, you're in luck. How can I serve you? Ooh, silver plate. Look at the increase in stats. Having the money to get all this stuff would be great. Happy camper. Charmer. Nothing at the moment. We need a seriously increase in cash flow in order to be here. Ooh, I see it. There are so many things I want to buy, but I am nowhere near rich enough for these prices. It might be time I learned how to haggle. Well, that small shop on the corner counts all kinds of curious among its wares. However, the rarity of the goods they're matched only by the rarity of the people who can actually afford them. The prices are ludicrous. Frankly, I might question if the merchant who runs the establishment has any conscience to speak of. Do not allow him to take advantage of you now. Alright, let's do what the game suggested. Hehe. Craven calms the monster with a soothing voice and tells it about Monty's monster menagerie. Hehe, that's a good one. The monster gleefully hurries off and greets Monty. We got Smiley. Upon meeting up with Monty, the monster is given a new lease of life and a new name too. Smiley. We got our first freshly caught monster. Perfect. Alright, see what you got. Apparently it's very rare. Ooh, knuckle dusters. Why is there... oomph powder, bully whip? My, you certainly have a ivory bar. Shall we shake on the paltry sum of 35? No, hell no. 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 Even though this might be more in the range of what's actually what the price is supposed to be. Still a lot of money though. Alright, let's check the next two stores out. This one is still empty. Ah, that shop? It's only open at night. As it happens, a blade sold there has taken my fancy. I will head to the inn and rest for there until nightfall. I do not have any other pressing matters after all. Ah, yes, the shot that we already saw. Well, I heard that Ortega bloke. The hero came here once and then set off southward looking for some key. But he were the sort of need a key to open a door. Ha! That's bashing the thing in, eh? Hard as nails he was. I'll be just like him when I grow up. Okay, so one of the keys is gonna be down south. Alright, good to know. Once the desert comes into view, head south and follow the line of the mountains. You'll reach a shrine in the center of a foul marsh. The old man there knows something of that most valuable of items, the magical key. Thank you for the hint. There's normal items. Bronze shield. These are more like relatively normal prices for stuff. 680 for almost 10 points increase for Craven alone. Very good. Sparring suit definitely sounds like someone that does martial arts. So yeah, definitely a lot of options in this town, but we need thousands in the realm of cash in order to afford that. That's gonna take a while. Alright, we explored the entire town. So, what we're gonna do is... let's go to... Romaria? How do we know that the mosque is still working? We're checking outside maybe a couple of fights? Because what I'm thinking, if we don't get an ability to walk slowly, maybe Musk will do the same trick for not letting the monsters carry off. So I want to at least try that while we're here. And then I'm going to go to deliver the mini medal. I think that would be great for today's episode. Next time we're going to make our hunt for the bandit and potentially the crown that he has. And in the process, a few levels up and the money we gain will definitely help us afford some of the stuff in the new location. Really, 1 HP. I'm thankful that you didn't kill the bloke. Level 6. Alright, finally it's nighttime, so let's test out our... oh, test. Let's see if the musk actually does something to this one as well. Alright, so it's not the musk for this one. This one is literally just about the sounds of our feet. Oh, good to know.
Right, means that we can go back to Aliahan. We can sleep there and go to the Mini Metal King. And then we need to decide who are we gonna be putting in our team permanently, because I have to say Swiss does look very funny in his clown's outfit, and he does tend not to attack every once in a while. Karki, on the other hand, he steals stuff, and when I was grinding for Nightfall, he stole a few seeds of defense from the enemies after combat, so that's really, really useful. It means we can get a bunch of seeds that way, so it's a conundrum, it really is. I wish I knew whether or not we could change everybody's vocation, or if we had to make a character per vocation. Oh, we'll learn about that soon enough, I'm sure. Yes, it maxed out my collection of mini medals. 8 medals you brought me so far. Wait a moment, you've hit the 8 mini medal milestone. Ho ho ho! This calls for a reward. Many thanks to you, many thanks. Yes, it is the edge boomerang. Good. A silver platter, which was a lot of money, that's for sure. Yes, that's a really decent increase. Yes, definitely. Good. Alright, so we have a better boomerang. Great. We got to another town with a lot of pieces of equipment that we cannot afford at the moment. Still haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna grind for them, because that's gonna take a lot of grinding, meaning that we gain a lot of levels, which means that fights in the region where the bandit is would become a lot easier in the process. So I am very curious indeed, but for now we're gonna leave it here. On the next one we're gonna head towards the bandit camp. I think that's the best thing we can do. We'll be in a region with enemies that we should be able to defeat. We'll gain some money through there, and we can buy some stuff at that new town we're at. And I'm especially interested in the claws, because that was almost like a 30 or 40 point increase in attack. That's mind-bogglingly a lot. So giving that to Hadra would mean a lot for our party. It makes us a lot stronger. It's the one thing in the stores there that I thought, oh, I might want to grind for that. Because the harder we hit, the sooner a fight will be over. On the other hand, all defensive items also gain like 10-20 points if we wore everything together with the things we could buy there. But we're talking about like 4,000 gold per person that we need to collect in order to grab all those, which is a hell of a lot. So yeah, I got some things to do. At the next episode we'll see what it is. And also, if you're here, write down in the comments if you want me to keep Karki or Swiss. For now, because so far we haven't seen anything with Karki that will determine whether or not he can do something for helping us capture monsters. We'll keep him until the bandit hideout, and after the bandit hideout we're going to make a decision. So we're going to ask the same question probably in the next episode as we go to the bandit place. And after that we'll decide who we're going to keep in our team, unless Karki proves him being useful with abilities next to stealing from enemies. Like I said, we have decisions to make. Who's going to be our main and who's going to be our reserves. So, but for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.